Today, we introduce you to another one of our 4 Remarkable Women finalists. For the past 4 decades, Gail Rush has made an impact in the town of Philip, South Dakota. From helping out the ambulance services and teaching swimming lessons to running a funeral home, Rush continues to be a very involved member of the community. KELOLAND's Sydney Thorson shares her story.
It's not every day you meet someone like Gail Rush, someone who fills up each day helping others and isn't about to slow down, even in her 70s.
When you're still willing and able to do something and still can think with your mind and use your body, it's good to do because they need help everywhere.
Rush is originally from Montrose, South Dakota. Her and her husband Jack moved to Philip in 1983 to take over the local funeral home.
Jack grew up on a farm in Egan and Coleman, South Dakota. So we were both from very small places and from rural places, you know. So yes, I think it was quite easy to adjust because we liked it.
A new community, but a familiar feel.
The community is a wonderful community, very friendly, and you know, they have time to take for, like this morning I was walking and a man thought I needed help, and I was out walking early in the dark, and he stopped and he said, "I thought you needed help." But that's the kind of community it is.
Since Gail and her family moved here about 40 years ago now, she's been spending many years in the Philip community, whether that's at the local pool with the ambulance services or here at the school.
Substitute teaching, I have a degree in sociology or social work, and never used it for anything, but getting along with kids as you substitute and getting along with kids' swimming lessons, that was part of, I'm glad I got a social work degree. So that's all I've ever used it for.
While Rush says she just loves to stay busy, being involved in her community is about so much more. She feels it's important to always lend a helping hand when it is needed.
The church always needs help. I mean, anytime, you know, they need help for singing and altar serving and reading, you know, and so I decided that, you know, I can do that.
Rush says it's also important to always be kind because you never know what someone is going through. At the funeral home, she often works with people dealing with grief. Just being someone who listens can be very impactful.
There's a rewarding feeling. I mean, you know, monetary pay isn't what it's all about.
Rush says she enjoys helping the community that has been so kind to her over the years. Her daughter says when she isn't volunteering or working, she loves to dance.
Yes, we've had a very good life out here.
In Philip, Sydney Thorson, KELOLAND News.
Gail and Jack's son Daniel has taken over the funeral home. Gail and her husband continue to work and help out there.